May 25, 1979. Chicago's O'Hare International Airport is a hive of activity. It's the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. Hundreds of travelers are rushing to their gates, eager for a holiday break. Among them are the 258 passengers of Flight 191, bound for the sunny skies of Los Angeles. Waiting on the tarmac is a white giant of its era, the McDonnell Douglas DC-10. Massive, modern, and reliable. At least, that's what everyone believed. Captain Walter Lux, a veteran with 22,000 flight hours, takes his seat. Systems check, engine start, taxi clearance, a routine departure. But on that day in Chicago, death was already lying in wait. It wasn't hiding in the storm clouds, but deep within the number one engine, inside a metal component that was seconds away from catastrophic failure. 15:02. The aircraft accelerates toward takeoff speed. But at the exact moment the nose lifts off the ground, the impossible happens. The left engine, weighing 5 tons, literally tears away from the wing, flips over the top, and crashes onto the runway. In the cockpit, a dull thud is heard. But the pilots can't see the engine. It's behind them. They only feel the loss of power. Captain Lux follows protocol perfectly. He levels the speed and tries to gain altitude. He has no way of knowing that as the engine ripped away, it severed the hydraulic lines, stripping the left wing of all control. 31 seconds. That is how long the flight lasted. At 300 feet, the plane begins a slow, agonizing roll to the left. Passengers look out their windows to see the ground rushing up to meet them, turning vertical. At 15:04, Flight 191 slams into a field just a mile from the runway. A fireball rises higher than the city's skyscrapers. All 271 on board and 2 on the ground are gone in an instant. As the smoke cleared over Des Plaines, America shuddered. It was the deadliest aviation accident in U.S. history. At first, everyone blamed the aircraft's design. But NTSB investigators, sifting through the wreckage, found evidence number 1, the steel pylon, or engine mount, that held the engine to the wing. On it was a fracture that looked like an old scar. This is where the tragedy turns into a crime. Investigators headed to the American Airlines maintenance hangars. They discovered that management, obsessed with cutting costs, had implemented a new shortcut. According to the manufacturer's manual, the engine should be removed separately from the pylon during inspection. It was a long and expensive process. To save 200 man-hours per plane, American Airlines mechanics used a common forklift to remove the entire assembly at once. But a forklift is not a surgical instrument. One clumsy move by an operator, one slight bump, and a microscopic crack would form on the pylon. The company's greed had created an invisible time bomb. Flight 191 was simply next in line. Following the crash, the entire DC-10 fleet in the U.S. was grounded. Thousands of flights were canceled. Public trust in aviation plummeted. Lawsuits flooded in. It was revealed that in the pursuit of profit, the airline had systematically ignored warnings from engineers about the risks of the forklift method. This tragedy changed the world. New oversight standards were born, and airlines were forever stripped of the right to alter safety regulations for the sake of economy. Today, the crash site remains quiet. Only a small memorial stands to honor those who never made it to California. The story of Flight 191 is not just a tale of mechanical failure. It is a reminder that in aviation, as in life, there are no shortcuts. Every second of saved time in the hangar was paid for with a human life. Nearly half a century has passed. But as we look at the modern airliners of today, we must remember the safety rules of the sky are written in blood. And behind every rule is a story that must never be forgotten. You've been watching The Evidence Vault. Subscribe to join us as we uncover more lost mysteries of history. Stay safe.